I like to think that for everyone who was involved, this was something that they were looking forward to at the end of their day. I know I can say that for myself, honestly, because this was a full Grand Prix. You know, it had like the whole package. It had free practice, it had qualifying, and then the final race itself.
VTech just kicked in, yo!
You know, since this was a new experience for everyone, they were still adjusting to the car, getting used to things. I think I was able to get away with a lot more than I would have. I was just overtaking everyone left and right. It felt like it felt like Mario Kart, where you just have CPUs on like the easiest difficulty and you're just breezing through everyone. It was amazing, honestly. So free practice was the best and the only time to get used to the kart, adapt, and just make all the mistakes that you can so you can learn from it. Because after that followed qualifying, which is where all your lap times would matter, so you had to be doing nothing but your best. When it came to the lap that got me pole position, it was a matter of just me getting used to the track and adapting, you know, changing my lines and seeing what I can do to further improve my lap times. You know, it's these small optimizations that add up, and over time it just saves you chunks and chunks, and eventually that gets you pole position. So considering that my pole lap was my second last lap, I was already in that flow state. So, you know, I was in that mentality. It's like, I know what I'm doing, I can drive, let me cook, I got this. It's lights out and away we go at the Tabernack Grand Prix, and already people are scrapping left and right. Here we have Shazabe setting it down the inside of Gerald, overtaking him, followed by AJ trying to do the same thing on a non-existent inside.
pretty rough there. Here we have Christian trying to do the same thing on the second lap, overtaking Gerald as well. This is some beautiful racing. Let's see how our race lead is doing right now.
Having nothing come close to the golden coast. Why won't you party with us? We'll be falling in love. California girls were unforgettable.
RJ's out there chilling, so I wanted to bring attention to these three. Christian in the front, Gerald behind, and Leonard all the way in the back. Gerald setting it down the inside on this turn towards Christian, forcing him wide on the exit as these two are scrapping it out. Through goes Leonard, finding an opening between the two of them, overtaking both of them, getting the switchback. What an opportunistic overtake. Excellent patience, excellent racecraft by Leonard. Beautiful stuff.
Meanwhile,
You can travel the world. Having nothing come close to the golden coast.
Unlike simulators, this is real life. If you mess up, you can't just pause the game, hit retry. It's not that simple. You just crash.
Because when I was like behind you and you spun out, I had like there was a brief reaction point where like it was either I just go straight into him full speed or I can like spin myself out. And for a small bit, I thought, maybe a crash wouldn't hurt that bad,
Maybe we'll rebound off and keep the speed,
Yeah, I'll just use him to slow down. Maybe a crash wouldn't hurt that bad,
RJ's back up speed after that little spin with AJ, regaining whatever time he lost as he's already passed him. Coming up on to Christian here, going into this fast right-hander. Christian taking an interesting line, going wide on the exit, allowing RJ to catch up. RJ slipping through on the inside, staring him directly in the eyes. What a move. Let's take a look over here at Justin with Gerald and Daryl following right behind him, coming up on the fast right-hander here. Justin losing grip and spinning out, allowing Gerald and Daryl to slip right through. Let's take a look at our front runner RJ over here, coming up onto the last lap of the... This is here, keeping it clean and simple, coming up onto the fast right-hander of Sector 2. This one's quite tricky if you don't nail it. And this is the apex by a large margin, not quite ideal over there. Coming up onto the last curvy bit of Sector 3. Overall, clean but could be better, but RJ comes home to the checkered flag to win the Tabernack Grand Prix.